Hey there, so just a quick update. We're on day 4 of our trip to Sri Lanka and learning to kite surf. Yesterday was my first lesson ever. And we talked about the following items. This might not be interesting to you if you're not into kite surfing or have any interest in kite surfing, but first thing we had to do is walk and identify any hazards or obstacles. And then we would identify if there's actual users, like people in the water, surfers, swimmers, and stuff like that. Then we would identify the direction of the wind. Then we would blow up our kite. Then we would position our kite on the ground facing into the wind. It's kind of interesting. Kite surfing, when you put your kite on the ground, it's facing into the wind. It doesn't really blow away. So that's cool. And then we have our rig or our bar or whatever they call it. We have to unfurl it because it's all tied up, right? So we unfurl it downwind, and there's a red handle, and we put the red handle on the right hand side. So that's not really any interest to you, but I'm just sharing because it's helping me refresh what I have to go do today. Then we attach our kite to the controllers, or the rig, or whatever you want to call it, and then that's it. So then the rig is set up, the kite is attached, and things like that. I won't go into launching, but I'll tell you what we did today. I learned kite control, so I learned how to launch the kite. I learned how to be an assistant to launching the kite, so that was cool. Learned how to control the kite, so there's degrees. They go like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3. So I was learning how to control the kite with 2 hands and holding it at various positions with the kite overhead. And then I would control it with 1 hand, and then I would move from like 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock with 1 hand. Then I would switch hands. And then we did something called body drag. And I remember Kim saying she loved body drag because it was almost like surfing, but it wasn't, because you were just dragging your body through the water. So I did body drag. And then I finished with something called body drag upwind, because it's really easy if you're going downwind, but you got to get back. Otherwise you're going to like get swept out to sea, and maybe you lose your board and you have to go backwards to get it. So you must learn how to go upwind. This is all prior to even putting the board on. So I started to do my upwind body drag, and then I might have a couple extra pounds on me because my kite shredded in the air, tore wide open. And I had been going at this point for about an hour and a half. Thought it was a good time to stop. So today, like I said, is our 4th day. It's going to be our 2nd day of lessons. Maybe I can get some clips for you while we're out there. But thanks for watching. Thanks for letting me do my refresher with you guys today. And time to go for a run. So I'll see you in a bit. Just a random cow. There's also wild donkeys here. Check that out. They were leftovers from when the Dutch were here. I believe they just left them when they left. So there's a small population of about 3,000 wild donkeys left in this area. Let me show you what happened yesterday. I had mentioned my kite shredded while it was up in the sky, and there it is right there. Let me turn the camera around. And I was doing a body drag upwind, and I looked up, and that's what happened. So what are we doing, Kim?
Day 2.
Day 2. You gonna get up on your board today?
For 2 seconds, yes.
All right. Probably won't get a lot of footage today unless I quit before Kim does, which is possible. We'll be out here for like 2 hours today, but the conditions, not being an experienced kite surfer, but the conditions seem pretty awesome. Let me show you. Hey there, we just finished our day 2 of our lessons, and I'm not sure all of you are interested in this, but you know what an experience. We're here in Sri Lanka. We're at Kitesurfing Sri Lanka, or Kitesurfing Lanka. Like, once again, I'll write it down below and put a link down below. But yesterday I had shredded one of my kites, Well, today, look at what we have here. We have 1 shredded kite, 2 shredded kites, 3 shredded kites, and 4 shredded kites. And guess what? It wasn't me. I didn't shred any kites today. I actually was close to getting up on my board today. If I was more flexible and I could get that stupid board on my feet, meaning, let's say if you could touch your toes, you could probably get your board on your feet. I can't touch my toes. I'm not even close to touching my toes. I'm not even like within a foot of touching my toes. So I have my challenges set up for me. And but tomorrow, there's an extremely good chance I'll learn how to do it and I'll figure it out. And then we have Kim. Kim is also on day 2 here. And what would you say? What's your experience?
Yeah, our kite tumbled away. I was paired up with another woman, and she lost control of the kite, and it ended up tumbling, twisting, and we were being dragged out to sea. The boat had to come and get the kite. We detached from the kite. We thought the boat was going to come back and rescue us, and they did not. So then we had to swim all the way in. I was pretty tired at that point. After that, they separated us, put me with an instructor all by myself, which is really what I needed because I needed to practice a little bit different skill set because she was newer to kite surfing, and it went well from there. I got up on the board a few times today.
Cool. So there's a really good chance, Kim, we're going to be kite surfers?
I'm still hopeful.
Yeah, okay. Hey there. So, you know, our kite surfing was done for today. This is day 2 of kite surfing. We are heading across the street because there is a pizza oven on their property, and hopefully we can get some good pizza, right, Kim?
Yep.
Stay with us. We'll see you in a bit. So there's the wood-fried pizza sign and the unit right there, and that's our hotel right there. And this is the Nirakuchi Beach Resort and Restaurant. Oh, we have a little bad news. They do not open until 7 o'clock. But the lady was super nice, wasn't she? She's Sri Lankan, she's married to an Austrian, and she told us if we eat at her place one time, we will want to eat there again. That is how good it is.
She says she makes good food.
She makes good food. And prawns and shrimp and salads and rices and seafood platters, and fish. So I don't know if we'll be going there at 7 o'clock tonight, but maybe we can plan it a different night. Maybe we can eat a little different. Maybe we can eat lunch at lunchtime, and we can eat dinner a little late.